And so now there's a new phrase. Lord, please help me to get through this segment. Now it's called loud quitting. We'll get to that in a second, but first, is this Has this thing gone viral? So now we got to show, here's some other person that has gone viral for saying absolutely nothing of substance. Watch.
This new generation of workers, right, come here, they are realizing that 2-week notices are useless, right? There's really no point in having them. You want to know why? Because a 2-week notice is so a job can get prepared to replace you, right? It's a respect thing. However, a job can fire you at any point in time and not treat you any respect at all or even care for your well-being. So tell me this, why would you respect a company, right, who doesn't even see you as a person, they just see you as a replaceable asset? It makes no sense, right? And what do companies say too? They, if you don't honor a 2-week notice, they're going to give you a bad reference if a job calls you. Come here. They were never going to put you up as a reference anyway. They were going to put their best friend's phone number and let them pretend like they used to work for them. Look, I'm telling you, the new generation of workers are just smarter. 2-week notices are not a thing anymore.
Okay. All right. So his big reason for not giving notice, forget 2 weeks for a second. I'll break this down. Forget the amount of notice. What he's essentially saying is, why would you give any notice at all? And then he goes on to answer his own question. I love when these people go online and they get millions of views for literally talking out of both sides of their mouth. Why would you do this? The only reason we give notice is to give the company an opportunity to prepare, to replace you. It's about respect. Why would we be respectful? So the rest of his video, I don't want to hear anything he's got to say. Because he literally just debated himself. So let me answer this man's question. Why do you give notice? Because it's about respect. Why do you give respect to someone who may have not been very good to you? Because respect is about class and character. Be a person of character. I'd love to interview this guy and go, so based on this, 2 wrongs make a right? They wrong you, so you wrong them, and we walk away going, I showed them. Maybe he looks at me and goes, yeah, 2 wrongs do make a right, man. Why should I act with some class and dignity and character when I didn't feel they treated me properly? Because it's the right thing to do. Why is it the right thing to do, Ken? Because they might check your references. You're giving people bad advice. They're not going to check your references. Some other company's not going to check your references. How do you know that? That's dangerous advice. They call them up and go, hey, they left. Yeah, sad to see them go, but, they're going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to lie about you anyway, or they're going to actually tell the truth. Why not take the shot that they're going to tell the truth about you and you left well? Or better yet, why don't you go get something else before you leave? And so when you give notice, it doesn't matter anyway because you've already accepted another job. So what is notice about? Do you owe someone 2 weeks? Exactly 2 weeks? Let me be the first to say, no, I don't think you do. I don't. Because companies might say, we're not going to have you around 2 weeks. I'll be really honest with you. Ramsey Solutions, it's a case-by-case basis around here. Sometimes people give notice and we just tell them you're out that day. Sometimes they'll stay around a little bit longer, depending on the situation. So I don't think there's like this hard and fast, I got to give 2 weeks notice, but I think we're getting lost in the advice of this guy. And this is was this on TikTok, I'm guessing? Yeah, great. YouTube Shorts. I love that the world is flat because of YouTube and TikTok. I love it. I love that anybody can say whatever they want to say. I freaking love it. I love it. I'm a First Amendment guy. I'm all the amendments guy, in case anybody's wondering. I love them all. But like, just because you can say something doesn't mean you should. And this is horrible advice. Now, let me just tell you what his video is all about. Hey, companies don't treat us workers with dignity and respect. So why should we act with dignity and respect? Okay. That's the message. Here we go. Here's one. Let's go with this same philosophy. Politicians don't care about us, the voters. So why should we keep the law? Screw them. Let's just go break the law. Same deal. Same exact philosophy. Let's just be anarchists. Politicians are screwy and dishonest and they don't care about us. Throw the government out. Let's just be anarchists. Fantastic. Same exact thing. There's no responsibility for the person, the individual. Yes, you've been harmed. Yes, you've been treated poorly. I'll be the first to say it. Leaders do this all the time. But just have some maturity. Have some character. Learn from it. Now you know what to look for in a leader and what to look for in a positive culture. Why drop a grenade every time that you've been harmed? But this is the problem with these younger generations, and it's the boomers' fault. It's the Gen Xers' fault. It's our current generation of parents' fault. We are so concerned about making our kids feel good, we don't teach them how to be good. And so everything's about their emotions. My boss was rude to me. I'm going to make a TikTok today and make up some lies about him or tell on him, and I'm going to tell everybody in the store, and I'm going to quit right there on the spot because he was rude to me. Listen, snowflake, the world is rude. The world is not fair. It doesn't give you a license to act like a child, like a toddler who throws himself on the floor and acts like a maniac, like a demon-possessed freak. It doesn't give you a license to do that. Be mature, be an adult, be classy.